Nvidia stock has gained over 158% only in 2024. It has gained a massive 3,000% in the last 5 years. Investing $1,000 in Nvidia 5 years ago would have become $30,000 today. The stock has made many millionaires at home and abroad within a short time. The recent stock split of Nvidia has brought its stock within the buying capacity of many retail investors. That the company has become the most valuable company in the world after its market capitalization grew to $3.34 trillion, overtaking Microsoft at $3.32 trillion, has drawn many more investors' attention to it. If you are thinking about investing in Nvidia, I have a strategy for you. If you execute this strategy carefully, you may create a position in this stock at a relatively better price, thus reducing your risk exposure. You will also see your money start growing immediately, instead of waiting for ages to get a return on your investment. We cannot control the market, but we can control how we interact with it. This strategy will bar you from acting emotionally, even though Nvidia may be one of your favorite stocks and you have money in your account ready for investment. Determining an investment period. First of all, determine how long you are investing your money in Nvidia for. Once you know your investment term, the rest will be easy for you. We are not talking about day trading Nvidia here. We are also not talking about short-term swing trading where traders exit their positions in a matter of days and weeks. We are talking about long-term investing. Determining your investment period will dictate your entry, profit-taking, and stop-loss. They will also dictate the style you'll engage to build your position for a better dollar-cost average. Most importantly, it will bring you a lot of calmness, which is very important when investing. Good investing is quiet. Great investing is quieter. You should not rush when you put your money in the stock market. Even if you rush in everything you do, please do not rush when investing. If you do that, you'll make bad decisions and lose money. It is hard to stay on the side when you have thousands of dollars in your account ready for the market, but you have to understand that it takes only one bad decision to empty that account or even fall into severe debt. Determining the chart. If you're investing for a few weeks or months, you may use a 4-hour chart. If you are investing for over 6 months to 1 or 2 years, use a daily chart. However, if you are willing to hold your position for at least 5 years or more, which is what I would recommend here, you should use a weekly chart. Many fund managers, including value investor John Templeton, believe you don't get the best out of a stock if you don't hold it for at least 7 years. Weekly charts give you a better picture of what is going on with a stock, any stock, mid-cap or mega-cap. However, don't use it with small caps or penny stocks. Here, I have a daily chart of Nvidia. In November 2023, the stock traded at $40 to $41 per share. That is, after the post-split price is adjusted. However, in March 2024, the stock had a rough day when it lost about 12%. Then, in April 2024, the stock lost about 10% intraday. That pushed the stock about 22% down from its all-time high of $97 within only 2 months. If you were not holding your position during that unprecedented pullback, you could not enjoy the spectacular rise Nvidia has had in the following 2 months. Since the 19th of April 2024 and up to the 20th of June 2024, the stock gained no less than 90%, thus almost doubling its market cap. Using a weekly chart would have helped you decide to hold your position instead of reacting to a short-term pullback. Making sense of the market. But how would you know whether you should hold your position or exit it? How would you know if Nvidia was not going to lose another 22% within the following 2 months? If you are not an experienced investor, you may not be able to understand the price action Nvidia has been having by simply looking at a chart on the internet. You may simply go to the market one day and buy Nvidia shares with all the money you have in one go. That will do 2 things to you. Number 1, You may buy Nvidia at a moment when you should actually sell your stocks. Number 2. You may not know when you should exit the market to minimize your losses if Nvidia, in fact, turns against you. Go to tradingview.com/chart/. You will see a chart of Apple by default. Click the search icon and type NVDA in the search box. Choose Nvidia Corporation from the suggested items. The chart is a daily chart. The chart will show the volume candles at the bottom. That is fine. We are going to apply an indicator to the chart, but we cannot do that unless we open an account with TradingView. Don't worry, opening an account is free. Go do it, and when you are ready, come back to the Nvidia chart. I have logged into my account, and this is what my chart looks like. Based on your settings, your chart may have a different color, but that does not matter. Click the Indicators tab and type UTBot. Choose the one made by Yo Adrian. What a visual difference this indicator makes to the chart. Click the settings on the indicators bar to make sure that it has a key value of 3 and an ATR period of 10. You are all set. Although Nvidia has been rising for a few months now, this indicator tells you that it is time to sell your position in Nvidia. It is not time to buy the shares of this company. Your job now is to hang tight with your money in your account and wait. There is nothing else to do. How long you have to wait will depend on the market and Nvidia. The last time we had a sell signal, we had to wait for 10 trading sessions before the buy signal reappeared. The line under the candles is the ATR line. ATR stands for Average True Range. This indicates you should get out from your position if the price of Nvidia falls below the line and a red line appears above the candles while the candles are red. Thus, once you have taken a position, hold your position until you get a sell signal above a red candle. You should let the entire trading session end before making a decision. Sometimes a candle may temporarily change its color, but what matters is how the trading session ends. Nvidia is a growth stock. It can be highly volatile at times. If you do not exit early and cut your losses, it can be devastating for you. On the other hand, you may see green candles for weeks and months before seeing a red candle and a sell signal. Misleading investment signals. Using the daily chart can still be misleading to Nvidia investors. If you look at Nvidia's daily chart from August to December 2023, you will see that the indicator provided 4 buy signals and 4 sell signals, although the stock was consolidating and trading within the $40 to $50 range. Nothing can be more frustrating than selling your position with a loss only to see a buy signal appear the next day. It is not your fault or the indicator's fault. The indicator only responded to the market condition. This is not unexpected. As I indicated before, you can avoid this problem by using even a higher time frame, say a weekly chart. I have seen that this indicator responds excellently to many high-profile stocks and funds when used on a weekly chart. Here are a few examples. According to this weekly chart, the last buy signal for Nvidia was on Monday, the 28th of November, 2022. If you had followed this strategy or indicator, you would have bought Nvidia at $17 per share and made a lot of money by this time, entering the market without a buy signal. But how can you enter the market now in 2024 since you have lost that opportunity? You can always enter the market within the buy signal and when the candles are green. However, you still need to follow some rules. Make sure that you have the following in place. Number 1, the candles are green. Number 2, there is a green ATR line under the green candles. Number 3, the price of Nvidia is within 5% of the ATR line. At the moment, the stock is trading at $124, but the ATR line is at $102. If you enter the market now and your stop loss is under the ATR line, you will have a huge stop loss. You must wait for the price to come closer to the line or for the ATR line to rise closer to the price. If the ATR line is green and the price falls below the line, the price will likely rise above it again, unless the candle ultimately turns red. In that case, your loss will be the stop-loss amount, a risk you have already accepted in principle. Taking a predictable risk will help you manage your investment well over time. It is so much better than leaving your money at the mercy of the market and gradually bleeding out the entire account. Re-entering Nvidia. If the trade goes against you, you must wait for the next buy signal before building your position in Nvidia. If Nvidia can fall 22% in 2 months, it can fall another 22% or even more in the next 2 months or faster. There is a lot of secrecy around Nvidia. That is because there is huge market competition in the semiconductor market. Big players depend on innovation and intellectual rights for their growth. Nvidia creates something that the world has never seen or thought of. That is why it is very difficult to calculate the true value of the company. It is the market that must decide the value of companies like Nvidia, and the market has its whims. You and I are part of that market, and we change our minds every moment, building a position over time. I like building a position in any stock over 6 months. I do that to use the market volatility to my advantage, to lower the average cost of my holdings. I build my position in at least 5 trades. I make a trade when I see a buy signal. I make the following trades when the price comes close to the ATR line. The candles may still be green, but the price may be lower than that of my initial entry. That means my stop loss also becomes lower over time. Exit strategy. Every investment must begin with a predetermined exit strategy. You need to know how much you want in return from your investment before entering the market. You need to know when you must exit your position, taking a loss if the market turns against you. The stock may become profitable after you have taken your loss, but it may also lose 70, 80, or even 90% if it falls below its weekly average range. Nvidia had a long 9 months losing streak between January and September 2022, when the stock fell from $34 to $11. A streak of bad news may again pull it down from its all-time high of $140 to $96, which is its next significant support. If that support does not hold, the stock may fall as low as $51 within a few months. Yes, such a fall is not impossible. I'm not talking about flash crashes or pandemics. Every good stock may have a bad day. Who could tell Tesla would fall from its all-time high of $414 to $102 within a year? The stock made Elon Musk the richest man on earth, but also halved his wealth within a year. Everything is possible in the stock market. Your exit strategy would be selling your position when you see a sell signal following the UT-bot indicator. Do not overthink. Do not get emotionally involved with Nvidia or any stock. To summarize, go to tradingview.com to open a free account. Use a daily chart for an investment term smaller than 2 years. Use the weekly chart for the long-term investment and maximum profit. Use UT-bot on your chart. Wait for a buy signal. Enter at the beginning of the second green candle if the price of Nvidia is within 5% of the ATR line. Place stop loss under the ATR line. Build your position over 6 months. If this video has helped you at least a bit, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you have an investment strategy different than the one I just presented, leave a comment below.